tough to navigate through being a dad for the first time, but it's also tough to navigate maybe buying a house for the first time.
Yeah, we've been talking about the past challenges with inventory levels, and those are still low. But I want to talk about today the Home Advantage program. So last weekend, I taught the first class, went through some training, and we can offer this program, and it helps with up to 4% towards your down payment. And it's called the Home Advantage program, and you can utilize that and take advantage of an FHA loan or a conventional loan, and especially with the increases in FHA loans right now with the PMI and the mortgage insurance, utilizing this program really helps out. So I thought we'd chat a little bit about that today.
Yeah, definitely. So you hear about these programs, and people typically think first-time home buyer.
Yeah. This one actually is different. You know, actually, that's funny you mentioned that because a lot of people still think there's a first-time homebuyer credit, and that went away, 2010. So, but this program can be for anyone that's utilizing it as their primary residence as long as they qualify. And some of those qualifications are they have to have at least a 620 or higher credit score, and they can't make more than $97,000. So if you're going to qualify with your spouse, then together you can't exceed that $97,000. If you do, then one spouse can just qualify for the program. So that works out really well. There's just a lot of people right now that can take advantage of this program, so I wanted to get the word out.
Yeah, so, tell us, what is the program exactly, and what types of homes qualify, things of that nature?
Yeah, so it's the Washington State Housing Finance Committee, and if you qualify for it, you can go to a class. It's a 5-hour class that we're holding. If you go to the website, you can check that out. It's wshfc.gov, I believe. Or I usually just tell people to Google that, and then it'll pop up under the Home Advantage program.
Find it on LinkedIn.
Yeah, or you can find it on LinkedIn. There you go. And with doing that, you can just take the class, and you can qualify for your primary residence. So single-family homes, condos, manufactured homes, just anything you can normally get a loan on. So.
Are there other requirements for those houses?
Yeah, you've got to get an inspection. So they utilize that inspection report, and if it's new construction, which I've noticed a lot of people are taking advantage of new construction right now. I think they're up 30% in sales year over year with new construction right now. So I've got a lot of people that are taking advantage of buying new homes and utilizing the program too.
Mm-hmm. Well, and with new homes also, it's where first-time homebuyers can get into the market.
Yeah,
there might be 30 of them, and I can get one of those.
Yeah, it's funny. You go take a look at 6 or 7 houses, and you look at short sales, and you look at these fixers, and then you take them into a new construction home, and they're like, I want it.
Right.
Yeah, so we've been noticing that a lot lately.
So the classes are 5 hours, and what are you learning? Are you teaching the classes?
Yeah, I'm teaching the class with the loan officer, and it's basically an outline that they've provided through the commission, and it's like 22 points. We're going over everything. We're going over guides to home ownership, the different loan programs, foreclosure prevention, all that kind of stuff.
So it's kind of a home ownership type class?
Yeah, it's to basically prepare the buyers.
What are the 22 points?
I'll go through everyone.
There you
go. So most of it is, just retaining the loan once you get it, home maintenance, the different type of loan programs. And the one we found the best is if you can utilize that 4% in the Home Advantage program, there's these companies that are doing private MI. So they can compete with an FHA loan. As we've talked about in the past, FHA loans have really increased their private mortgage insurance. These private MI companies can get the mortgage insurance at a fraction of the cost. So rather than having $200 to $250 a month go towards your PMI, it's more like $80 to $90. So you're really getting a big savings there.
Mm-hmm.
And also, some people kind of worry about the rate. The rate's going to be a little bit higher through this program, this private MI. If rates are at 3.5, then it's going to be closer to 4.25. But the biggest thing you need to look at is what is your monthly payment going to be. So the monthly payment's a lot lower even with the higher interest rate, and it's fixed, so it's not going to jump up, and you have the opportunity to get rid of the PMI once the loan-to-value ratio hits 78%. So it's not locked into the life like normal FHA
Sure.
PMI is.
So are a lot of people taking advantage of this, and also with the strength of the housing market, are sellers willing to take an offer that has so much, I would say, hair on the financing?
It's a good question. So it's actually a really secure loan. It's a conventional loan. So when I'm a listing agent and I've got listings, I'm looking at offers coming in, and kind of down south in some of the markets I work in, we've got a USDA zero down loan, which sometimes they run out of money, so that's a little scary for the sellers there. And then you've got your FHA loan where some appraisals are coming in low, and VA loans where there's challenges with that. So usually when I see conventional, obviously cash is king. So if we got a cash offer, we're taking that. But conventional is usually second place. So there's no really setbacks in utilizing that.
Yeah, it would seem that a lot of people get concerned as there's more letters next to a loan.
Yeah,
we see it.
Yeah. So with this particular program, it's basically you have to go. The lender has to do underwriting twice to get it to go match your normal loan that you hook up with that private MI, and then also to go through the housing commissions programs.
Cool. And so how often do you guys teach these classes?
They're once a month, and let me pull up that website so you don't have to Google it.
It's a good idea.
WSHFC.org. Not .gov. Don't want to go there. So check that out, and you can get a list of the classes. They're taught all across the state. There's probably 30 to 40 classes a month. And every year there's about 8,000 home buyers that take advantage of this program.
Well, where do you guys teach your classes?
We teach our class in Bondy Lake, and then also we're going to try and get a class set up in Bellevue soon. So
cool.
Trying to be all over the place.
Yeah, no, it's good. Do you tend to find that the 5-hour class is really helpful for people? Because I know there's so many mixed feelings around these classes, right? It's like 5 hours, like a whole Saturday or whatever. Yeah. And so sometimes people are trying to get in with zero down. Sometimes people want to go to the class and learn. Is it just a class you go to in order to take advantage of the program, or do you find that a lot of people find those classes to be really beneficial?
They are really beneficial. It's interesting. A lot of the home buyers in there, they all have the same questions. So the question and answer is the most fun part about it, because you're answering everything from, hey, how does an inspection work? Or how do these appraisals work? What if the appraisals come in low? And different stuff like that. So it's really beneficial to them. And it sounds like a long class, and 5 hours is a big commitment on a Saturday, but it actually goes by pretty fast.
Yeah, it's easier when it's not football season.
Yeah, that's the goal.
You won't miss anything, right?
Exactly. So, yeah, it's been beneficial to everyone that's taken the class. And we've noticed as realtors and the lenders that are doing the program, these people eventually are buying right away. So once they commit to a 5-hour class, that means they're pretty serious. They're going out and purchasing and having the power to do that.
Well, a way to put a few less dollars down, keep them in your pocket, and then also have a lower monthly payment, I think would benefit a lot of people.